Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Strike taken up in the zone.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Fletcher leads off second with nobody out. Nope. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it is, the 3-0. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Fletcher ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No one out with a runner at second. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Popped up. Turner has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He won the Hank Aaron Award in the American League. That is the best offensive player, and boy, did he put together a season. Power and average, he showed us everything last year.
Here's Albert now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. Fouled off. Runner at second here with one man out. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. From the stretch, the 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with two strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. The 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. From the stretch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. The 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Popped high in the air. Muncy is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Halos lead this one 2-0. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Mookie Betts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
That misses. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. A runner at first with no outs here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
The third baseman.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Into the box, Justin Turner. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Cody Bellinger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
One out and a runner on third. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. At the plate, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first.
Peterson.
He's set, and the pitch. At the ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Aye. 2-2 now. And this will be fouled away. A man on third with 2 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Andrelton Simmons.
Here's the pitch. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
To the plate now, Max Stassi. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's down.
None out. Runners at first and second. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Left side, but well foul. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He doubled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Bellinger. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Ready with the 0-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Ready with the 2-0. Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike two.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Into the gap in left center. This is down and it'll head for the wall. Simmons scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Three runs already home here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, D-Road, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Tony Gonsolin is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Two-one, here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 6 and the Dodgers 1. Leading off the inning, Will Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Upton on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Into the box, Tony Gonsolin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And another foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nobody out, runner on first. Goodness, 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. From the belt, the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in, David Fletcher, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Grounded back up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he is out on the tag. Angels leave one. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0 home. Popped him up. Stassi waits on it. 1 out.
Now
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Pitch is popped up. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Dodgers down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. And he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
Pitch popped up. Muncy in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Two gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Down and away, ball one. In for strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 6-1. Here's Jock Peterson now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Pitch on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 gone now in the Dodger fourth. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Back up the middle. And throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Will Smith 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Now the 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Ball 2.
2-2.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail 6-1. Ready once again, Justin Upton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Brian Goodwin waits on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Andrelton Simmons.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hops this one up. Coming in is Peterson, but this will land untouched. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Angels go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman, number 9.
And the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's off the plate, ball 2.
Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 46.
To the plate now, Tony Gonsolin. As he'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike 1.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Pujols is there, and he'll bring this one in. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that's down.
Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Fielded by Rendon. 1 there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. Ready for another shot now. Max Stassi. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 on its way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball misses inside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 6 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. He grounds it sharply to third. Rendon has it, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 35.
Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Looking up is Goodwin. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball the ballpark like he did just there.
Now batting, left fielder.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1-1.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. Now a 6-2 ball game. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68. Ross Stripling.
All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is drilled, but right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman,
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now. And the pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, makes somebody else beat you.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way to Upton. 4-1. Popped him up. Muncy is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Angels strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Last half of the 7th here, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
In now, Will Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Noah Ramirez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Noah Ramirez.
Standing in now, Gavin Lux, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Chris Taylor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Lux rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-1 now to Mookie. A runner at second, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Next to the first baseman,
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
now pitching for the Angels, number 46, Brian Booker.
Next up is Max Muncy. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Booker is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch. after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Kenan Middleton answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 99, Kenan Middleton.
Jock Peterson will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Oh, 2. Here it is. But there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 8th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 6-5. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Now here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. Hit on the ground out to short. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
The bat, number 2.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
New ball, no strike.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Lux is under it. 1 away. Now to the plate, Max Stassi. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. This is foul right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Tommy La Stella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Tommy La Stella.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
David Fletcher.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Goodwin is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Will Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready now, Gavin Lux. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider laid off for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Right on the corner. 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And there's ball 1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ty Buttrey trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate, Mookie Betts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Comes set, the 0-1. Innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. 9th inning coming up. Angels are out in front 6-5. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. From the stretch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-2. Line drive to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
One to Rendon. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball well outside. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing more in the Angel ninth. Last chance coming up for the guys in blue. They're down just 1. It's 6-5. Hansel Robles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. A 1 pitch on its way.
It's out 1-1.
Smoked, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's going to be
1 out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two balls and a strike to count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 45.
Dodgers are down to their final out now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani is credited with the win. Clayton Kershaw permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.